Everyone thinks I'm the psycho girl now. Seriously, I feel like I am two different people. This is really cool.
This is Scratch, the interview with the Yellow Box, and today, Ava Max. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
As you can see, we prepared a little something for you.
This is exciting.
This is your personal scratch box.
Oh, amazing.
That you can start scratching somewhere, and as soon as you see something, I'll have a question ready for you.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. The first word, there we go. So first word, night. What I did was I looked at your songs, and I especially looked at the lyrics. And I looked at the words that you used the most in all of your songs, and I put them in here. So night is one of them. And the question for that is now, do you remember like a night that was like really memorable to you?
Hearing my song on the radio for the first time, it was nighttime, and it was really cool, and I was crying that night, and it was the 27th of November, and 27 is like my lucky number.
What song was it?
Sweet But Psycho.
What was like the first thing that you thought of when you heard your song for the first time on the radio?
I just started crying because it was my first time, and I was like, oh my god, people have been texting me that they've heard it, but this is my first time hearing it, so it felt really overwhelming.
All right, so if you want, we can just continue for the next word. That's like a bigger word. Yes, there we go. Way. From your song, My Way.
Yes.
You've created a very unique style, right?
Thank
you. You always say how important it is to be yourself and do things in the way you want them to be done. But how did you find your way? Like, how did you find out who you were?
I think I found my way by making a lot of mistakes. I made a bunch of mistakes growing up, but then again, at the time I thought they were mistakes, but now they're just like learning process, so it's normal. I think you can carve your own path by just like not following everybody and being a leader, so now I know that, and that's part of why I cut my hair like this, because no one I saw was doing it, and when I did it, people were giving me weird looks, and they just thought it was nuts. Like, they thought, why are you doing that? Like, you look ridiculous.
Yeah. And
I always tell them, I'm like, well, I do it because it really just means I'm doing things my way.
Little.
So cute.
You talked about how your family started in the US with very little because they immigrated from Albania, right? Was there something that you learned from having little to begin with?
Man, I definitely didn't see my parents a lot growing up until I was about 10 years old, because they had 3 jobs each, and it was really difficult for me to relate to anyone in school because they had their parents at home eating dinner with them, and my parents were working. So I spent a lot of time with my grandmother. I feel like I just learned to work really hard and focus on the future.
So that means you were hustling from a very young age?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Did you have like several jobs that you were working when you were younger?
When I was like 15, 16, 17, my first job was Hollister. It was pretty funny. And they made me wear flip-flops, and I hate wearing flip-flops. And that didn't last long.
What kind of other jobs did you have? Maybe some jobs that you even, learned
I was
something.
I was literally the annoying person selling straighteners in the middle of the mall at the kiosk.
Oh, really?
Like, I was like, here, take this straightener, it's good, it can actually straighten your hair. And, I wasn't really good at that either. Okay, let's see what's here.
Yeah, that's even a picture.
Oh. Okay, wait.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Do you remember what you wrote as a caption underneath that?
I think it was something to do with like, don't listen to anybody or something like that.
Kind of. You
Yeah.
said, this year is the year I stop apologizing. I am me, take it or leave it. So looking back at this a few months after, did it work?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
What did you apologize before for?
I mean, I always, I mean, I apologize for like all the time. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry if I spilled something. Oh, I'm sorry. I think it's not a healthy habit to keep saying I'm sorry. So it's just me trying to change a habit.
Was like, what made you decide to not do it anymore?
I think you can get taken advantage of by saying sorry all the time. People just like step on you if you say it too much. Yeah.
Was there like a situation where someone, you know, stepped on you for that?
Yeah, I mean, it can be a family member. It can be like a person you're close to. I think it's just important to stand your ground. And if you don't need to say sorry, don't say it just because you want to say it.
Oh, there's obviously one word.
Oh, that's a big psycho word.
Yeah, because you use it quite a lot. Obviously, from your hit song, Sweet But Psycho, that's been hitting radio stations all over the world. Someone actually did call you psycho, right?
I feel like everyone thinks I'm the psycho girl now. So totally get it. But psycho to me is redefined, so it's fine.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
it's fine.
You talked about how you, in that song, you kind of changed the meaning.
Definitely. It's funny when guys call me psycho now, I'm just like, thanks, I'm strong and I say what I want to say and I'm not holding back and I'm not afraid because I think fear is a big thing. So that people fight with every day.
What would you say? You probably have people that are close to you right now, traveling with you all the time, that know you. What would they say is the most psycho thing about you? May it be your new definition or the one that people
It could
know?
be either, yeah. Man, I like when I wake up in the morning, I like just want to relax. When I do my makeup, like I don't want to like talk to a bunch of people, like, so I'm just like, I'm kind of like in a little cave in my hotel room until I'm ready and then I come out.
Okay.
It's like when I wake up and especially when I don't have coffee, it's like, oh, she's psycho.
Okay, so if people want to have something to do with you in the morning, they should give you
a
coffee?
text message and coffee.
A text message.
A text message.
Just generally no interaction in the morning.
And then I see it and I'm just like, oh, slipping.
Also from your song, Slippin'.
You're slipping through my fingers and I'm gripping on your body.
You've been working in this industry for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
So you've been hustling a lot.
Oh
You've
my God,
probably, like, several opportunities maybe have slipped through your fingers, right? What was like an opportunity that slipped through your fingers while you were, you know, hustling and working for so many years?
You know, I don't believe there was none. There was none that slipped through my fingers. None. It was more so people didn't want to take me serious because I was a girl in the industry and maybe I didn't have that many connections in Hollywood and like it wasn't like a thing. But nothing ever slipped. I was always there for the opportunities. I think it was just the wrong timing.
Where did you feel like people didn't take you seriously?
I mean, like in the studio, I would like go sing and I would songwrite and I would finish my demos and I never got the demos back. They would not answer my calls and I'd be like, all right, this is weird. This is very shady stuff and it happens all the time. And it's like, it's not fair. But then again, you have to, if you really want it, you keep going. So that's what I did.
Yeah. So what kept you motivated through all these years?
Just my family. I mean, I just want to be able to take care of my family and retire my family. So that's my only motivation. Yeah.
When do you feel like you need them the most? Maybe.
Like during holidays and like Easter, I just missed Greek Orthodox Easter, like with them, and so that was hard.
Yeah.
Because like I love celebrating Easter with my family because we just have like an egg fight. It's like whose egg cracks faster.
Oh yeah, we do that too in Germany.
It's the best. It's the best. Screaming.
Screaming. What is something that makes you scream?
Bugs.
Bugs?
Spiders.
Oh yeah.
Snakes. Like if I see one, I will not go in the room again.
Yeah.
And especially if they kill one and they're like, oh, you have to sleep here. Like I change hotel rooms. Like I'm not gonna
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna stay there.
Did you really change a hotel room for that?
Oh, spiders?
Yeah.
Yes. What if they laid eggs and the eggs were underneath the pillow and the egg was underneath the bed? You know, like I don't want spider eggs on me.
When was the last time you screamed out of happiness or joy or whatever?
When I got surprised by my mom, she like came to rehearsals the other day in LA, and I didn't know she was coming, and I screamed because I was like, "Mom, you're here!" Because I don't like travel with my mom a lot, so when I see her, it's exciting.
Oh, so cute.
This one,
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
salt.
You know from which song?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm all out of salt. I'm not gonna cry. Won't give you what you want, 'cause I look way too good tonight.
And you even described it as one of your favorite phrases, right? And even one of your favorite songs. Why is that?
I mean, because it's really empowering, and it's just talking about how we're not gonna cry over a guy anymore. Like, we're gonna do us. We're gonna have a girls' night. We're gonna go hang out. We're gonna get dressed in our favorite clothes, and we're not gonna think about a guy who broke our hearts. Because at the end of the day, why?
Yeah.
Why? He doesn't deserve you.
Yeah.
So that's why I love
So
it.
it's kind of like probably you're out of salty tears, right?
100%. You know the meaning?
When was the last time you were all out of salt? So you know that you even couldn't even cry anymore. Was there
like years ago? Oh my God, I got my heart broken when I was like 17 for the first time.
Yeah.
And it was so bad. I thought I wasn't going to survive. And I was in the corner of the room crying for hours. And then I was literally out of tears because I was crying so much. And then I just was like, forget it.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that's good because that's a comment. It's a YouTube comment that I'd like to read out to you.
Yeah.
Someone wrote under "So am I." Oh, so her hairstyle wasn't just for Sweet But Psycho, but it's her actual hairstyle.
Yes.
So you said on stage you're Ava Max, but at home you're Amanda. That's your given name, right?
Yeah.
That
is true.
What is like the difference between those two?
Amanda wants to be in her pajamas watching movies all day and eating cookies and cake.
Yeah.
And Ava wants to perform and just act crazy on stage and give people a show.
Okay, that's two really like different persons, right?
But Amanda can't do these things.
No.
No.
Why not?
Because Amanda does not have the courage yet to do what Ava does.
Okay. So
No, but seriously,
Yeah.
I feel like I am two different people.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you combine those two into one?
I think I just know how to separate it. Like, I don't
How's that?
mix family and business. Like, I just keep it separate.
Do you think it will like kind of maybe develop over time? And do you try to, mix those two more together? Or?
No, because then I wouldn't have a real life. I feel like I want to have a life outside of, the one thing I don't like is the fame of it all. I'm not like excited about that. I think
Really?
I don't like cameras. I'm not into that. So I just like writing songs, performing, and meeting my fans. That's what I like. But the fame comes with it, and so that's
crazy.
That's why I am a different person, because Amanda cannot do that.
That is crazy. Like that takes also a little bit of courage to even,
Red carpets are
Do
not
that.
my favorite.
Really? Wow. All right.
Too many cameras.
I get that. I hope these cameras are not too bad for you.
These are good. They're a little bright, but they're good.
All right.
You're very sweet.
Thank you so much for scratching. And
I love that.
Thank you. That
you.
makes us really, really happy.
This is really cool.
If you loved it too, then leave some love for Ava Max in the comment section and subscribe to this channel for more. And for you, I need a little signature on this box.
Oh my God, yes, let's do it. Oh, I see a Sharpie.
Perfect. Yes.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so let her she's right though. At night she's screaming, my
Ah, perfect. That's your haircut.